Hey, it's Emily and welcome to a brand new reading vlog. So the theme for this reading vlog, I wanted it to be kind of like sports romance, reading sports romance for a week, or just like popular romances. And so I've got 3 books here that are kind of either sports romance or a popular series, I guess. Actually, we could, if we were bending the rules, they could all class as sports romance some way or another. So 3 books that I want to read in this vlog in no particular order. The first one is Keeping 13 by Chloe Walsh. This is, I guess, a rugby romance, but it also tackles a lot of like heavier, darker topics. And it is the sequel to Binding 13, which I finished last week, I think. And this is on my September TBR, so I definitely want to get to this at some point very soon. I have the audiobooks already downloaded for it because yes, it is split into 2 audiobooks because it is so long. It's about 800 pages and yeah, I can't wait to get back into this world. I did find myself flying through it, so that is one book I want to read in this vlog. Then we have The Wrong Mr. Right by Stephanie Archer. This is the only one that's not really very sporty. I mean, Wyatt surfs and I think he teaches surf lessons, but I think there is a heavy surf theme. I could be completely wrong, but that was my kind of link to sports. This I think I am going to read first out of the 3 books. It is the second book in the Queen Cove series, and I read That Kind of Guy. I think I finished that about 2 weeks ago now. So it'll be fun to get back in this world and follow 2 characters that we do already know from the first book. So that's exciting, following Hannah and Wyatt. And then finally, I want to read Drive Me Crazy by Carly Robin, and this is an F1 romance, very nice and floppy. I met Carly at the weekend, or I say weekend, about a week ago now, and we watched the Dutch Grand Prix together, hence where I got my Zandvoort poster there. I had such a lovely time and she signed it. Carlos Sainz is my favourite driver, but yeah, I definitely want to read this, especially because the sequel comes out in October, so definitely want to get to this very soon. So those are the 3 romances I want to read in this vlog. Obviously that's a lot because of this being such a big book, quite a few pages, but I think across one vlog that'll be fine. I need the motivation, hence the vlog. But yeah, I'm excited to read them, not gonna lie. But like I said, I am going to start with The Wrong Mr. Right. I have also already downloaded it onto my Kindle, so I can take it on the go, or just when I'm waiting, or on my lunch at work. Because I always prefer at work reading from my Kindle than like reading a book like this. Especially when like everyone in my team, well not everyone in my team, but a lot of people at work they wouldn't be caught reading this. But yes, I'm going to read it on the Kindle as well. Chloe is doing reading sprints tonight. I am just finishing work and I do have to post a printed parcel and Rebecca's incredibly late birthday present. It's like a month late. I have told her that it is still coming. These dungarees also arrived today and I'm obsessed. I haven't actually adjusted them yet, but I bought them for my friend's Mamma Mia themed birthday on Saturday. We're going to an outdoor cinema basically to watch Mamma Mia, and she doesn't know it yet, but I've bought these like personalised Mamma Mia birthday biscuits off Etsy, so I'll surprise her with them. I don't really have many other plans this week because my housemate is on holiday, so it's just me here, plenty of reading time, which is why I thought now is a great time to tackle the big books like Keeping 13. But yeah, aside from that, I don't think I have much more to update you on right now. But yeah, about to head out and post some parcels, and then I'll be back and just want to read the whole evening. I even have a ready meal. Like, I'm not even going to be cooking tonight. I'm going to be popping a ready meal in the microwave that I bought the other day and didn't end up eating. It needs eating because it's been sat in the fridge. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. I'm rambling now. But yes, I will check in with you when I have some thoughts, maybe hopefully after the reading sprints tonight, or if I hit page 100, maybe, we'll see. So yeah, I'll check in with you very soon when I actually have some thoughts. So it is like 11:15 at night and I have read over 100 pages of this tonight. I am up to page 113, which is chapter 10. Please ignore the fact that I was just about to put some Jack Manifold on the TV. Basically, like I said, nearly 11:30, and I randomly got some energy and I've hauled a lot of books recently, and so I've organised them into piles of genres on my bed. My knee is in the way again. I just thought, you know what? Why don't I just use this energy and organise the books and shelve them? Because what else do I need to do at this time of night? Probably go to bed because I'm in the office tomorrow, so I have to get up early. But hey ho. So I thought I'd chuck on some 2-hour long YouTube video of some scary ghosts and tidy. Not tidy, but like shelf. We're on Mr. Right. I'm really enjoying this actually so far. A lot better than the first one in the series, that kind of guy. Like, I'm definitely enjoying this a lot more so far. I'm feeling at least like 4 stars maybe. So we both know Wyatt and Hannah quite well now. Obviously they featured in the previous book. We already knew these characters. I really like their friendship and the way things have like it's been building already. Nothing's really happened, like it's not, they haven't done anything or anything at this point, and they don't even know they have feelings for each other. But basically the whole concept is Hannah is a very quiet, shy girl, and she runs a bookstore in this small town, Queens Cove. She decides that she wants to kind of like rejuvenate herself, I guess, have a fresh start. She wants to like go out and do more things, and so she goes to Wyatt, who's this like, I guess I was gonna say serial dater, but like he's non-committal basically. And so she goes to him for basically dating advice and is like, how do I become a hot girl? And he's like, fine, I'll help you, but it's my rules. And so part of that is that he has to teach her to surf, and they have these very fun surfing lessons. And she also helps him with run his like surfing social media, because he's very like not into that at all. It is very cute, it's very wholesome, and I'm loving the surfing content. Like the scenes when they're surfing together is like my favourite thing so far. I do want to continue reading this later tonight when I'm in bed, but I highly doubt I will, because it's already nearly 11:30 and I'm now sorting books. So is that a wise decision tonight? Probably not, but I am really enjoying this at the minute, and yeah, like I said, better than the first one. And yeah, definitely at least 4-star vibes. I hope it continues this way, but yeah, like I said, I'm only 100 pages in, not much has really happened. It's just kind of been building up the characters and their relationship. I'm low-key glad that my housemate isn't here this week, because I kind of just want to sit and read, and I wouldn't want to be rude and not socialise with her. But yeah, 10 chapters in, very happy with it, and yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say for tonight. I just want to go surfing now. I'm rubbish at surfing. Me and my friend did a surfing lesson. I mean, it was when we were 18, so it was quite a while ago, but I literally couldn't stand up. The board hit the back of my head. I was just a mess. Me and my friend literally had a private lesson, and she was much better. Pretty sure she rode a couple waves, like stood up, and I did not stand up. At one point I thought I'd stood up. I was so chuffed, because we were going along and I was like slowly like going up onto like crouching, and then I was about to stand up and I was like, oh my god, I'm standing, and it was about that deep. So the board literally was just like stationary on the ground. I thought I was stood and it was floating, and it wasn't. The water was literally that deep, so like the board was basically on the ground. But yes, got some fun books to shelve for my 66 books video that hopefully will be out before this one. And then a couple other books when I went to London as well. So big haul in August, embarrassingly big. I'm going to crack on with some ghost videos and do some shelving. So I'll catch up with you probably tomorrow at this point. Hello, so I don't know why I decided to, literally I'm halfway through eating dinner and thought I'm going to do an update. I don't have the physical book to hand, but I have read more this evening after getting in from work. I say getting in from work. It was an interesting day at work and I came home at lunch, but since finishing work, sorry, I read a bit. I'm now at chapter 16, which, let me find out what page that is. I'm really enjoying it. I'm 46% of the way through. Page 168, so read a bit tonight, but not much. And then I went to Sainsbury's, as you just saw, and I did buy a book. I've never heard of this book. It just intrigued me in the moment. The Instrumentalist. And it's set in Venice, which is one of my favourite places on this planet. If you didn't know, I love Italy and Venice in particular. Just kind of like that kind of region. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, that part of Italy. Like Venice, Verona, like Lake Garda, like that kind of area. They're not even that close, but it also follows a girl and Vivaldi, who is obviously quite a famous like composer slash performer. I don't really know too much about Vivaldi, but I love books about music. If you didn't know that, it's just one thing I absolutely adore. Characters that play piano. One of my favourite books is called Homeward Bound, and I don't even own it. I got it on NetGalley randomly when I first got NetGalley, and I fell in love with it and gave it 5 stars. But there's a very strong musical theme. Daisy Jones and the Six is another one of my favourite books ever. I just love books that have like a music theme, and it has like a beautiful map of Venice, and it's obviously set like at the time of Vivaldi, but it is just beautiful. I don't think there'll be any, no, there's nothing under the cover, but I don't know. I buy books when I'm sad, and I was feeling sad tonight. So there you go. That's the first book bought of September, because it's the 3rd of September today. Yep, but I'm going to finish watching my YouTube video and eating my dinner, and I've made iced tea. I don't know why I had the impulse to do this update during dinner while in the middle of a YouTube video with my drink, but I just wanted to, you know. But I found that I bought the most rogue things in Sainsbury's. Am I the only person that just loves, like, as a not a hobby, but as a way to entertain myself, I will go to Sainsbury's or a supermarket in general. Like, I just love a supermarket. I could happily walk around them all day. And so when I was like feeling a bit bare at home, I was like, I'll just go to Sainsbury's, it's around the corner. But I came out with the most rogue items, like things I haven't bought in like years. I bought those like frubes that aren't frubes, like the wildlife ones. I don't know why, but I bought like stuffing mix, pizza dough, like rollerball. I don't know, I was just like picking up the most random items. None of them even go together. Like, I didn't buy any toppings for the pizza dough, but I just love a good like supermarket trip. That's literally like a hobby of mine, but I can't really call it a hobby, can I? Something I just love doing. Just enjoy my chicken pesto pasta, and I will plan to read for the rest of the evening after I finished my food and finished the YouTube video that I'm currently watching. And yeah, I'll check in with you probably later before I like get ready for bed, just to give you my thoughts this evening. But I'm hoping to at least get to maybe like the 60% mark, so reading another 10%. No, if I'm on 46%, so that's another 14% of the book. But that's my goal for tonight. Other than that, I'll catch up with you later. I have nothing else to say. So I said I would update you last night and I didn't, so here I am after finishing work the next day. It's now Wednesday. I'm so glad I've discovered that Gem is hosting reading sprints tonight, and I'm so excited because I really want to just read and finish off the book, because last night I got to page 246, which is chapter 22, so I did read a good chunk last night. I am actually really enjoying it, and I'm finding this just so easy to read, and just like all I want to do is read it. And it's not giving quite 5-star vibes, but definitely at least a 4.5. We'll see how like the rest of it goes. I'm just loving it, and I just love like the idea of being out in the water, and so like hearing all these surfing stories that they're talking about. Oh, it's just like I'm really enjoying that. But then also I think the romance is really cute and done really well, I think, in my personal opinion. I'm so glad I picked this up because, yeah, like I said, I am flying through it and I'm very happy. According to my Kindle though, it says I can finish it in about 2 hours. I think it said 2 hours and 2 minutes to finish this last bit, so I'm excited. And then now that Gem's doing sprints tonight, I'm gonna probably participate in them because my housemate is away and I just feel lonely, you know? Like, I've been on my own in this flat now since Friday, so it's nearly a week, and I won't see her till like Sunday, but I've been trying to do things every evening to keep myself occupied. Last night was the first night that I had like no plans at all, like not including reading sprints, so, and that kind of dragged, so I went to the supermarket, as you know. I just want to sit and read, but I have a couple more emails to send for work and a couple more things just to sort out, but I'm loving it. Also loving my, for like surfing, I mean, it was the best bookmark that I could match with, you know, the book. I feel like I'm rambling now, but I haven't actually been talking that long. But yeah, I think they're so cute. And it makes me want to pick up the next one in the series like straight away, In Your Dreams, Holden Rhodes. And he said Holden Ford. Isn't Holden Ford the guy in Mindhunter? The one that Jonathan Groff plays? Hopefully, I'm definitely going to finish this tonight. I'm literally not going to sleep until I do. Especially if it only takes 2 hours. If I read after I finish work and then the reading sprints tonight, hopefully I should finish this very easily, and then I'm going to start keeping 13 hopefully tonight / tomorrow. So yeah, very excited. And yeah, I just want to pick it up. I keep like thinking like counting down finishing work so I can just pick up my book and read, and that's always a good sign. And I just love the cover. I don't know what it is about this book. Like, I don't know why I'm feeling this way about this book. Because the first one took me 10 days to read, which is quite long for what, like for me, for what it is. It was a 290-page romance that I would normally take me like 3 or 4 days. Whereas this one has me hooked. Anyway, I'll chat to you in a bit. Hopefully when I finish this, but we'll see. I'm gonna finish up work, just wrap it up, and I've just been watching some booktube while I'm finishing the last little jobs today. So I don't know, all I want to do is read, and I love it. So I hope this like mood continues, and yeah. There we go. They're just starting on the sprint, but literally right at the last of that last sprint, I did finish The Wrong Mr. Right by Stephanie Archer, and I'm toying between 4.5. I was so set on giving it like a 4.5, but then the epilogue just let me down, man. The epilogue was cute, right? It was cute, but I just felt like everything happened. My mum is now FaceTiming me, so give me a minute. I'm back. I can't remember what I was saying about this. Was it like the epilogue? Basically, I feel like a lot happened in the epilogue that was just not needed. It felt really like nicely wrapped up, and it was like ended nicely, and then the epilogue was cute, and then it just kind of like, I felt like kind of rushed. I mean, not rushed, I don't know. It just felt like they were like boom, 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 ticking off things in their life in the one epilogue. And the epilogue was only like a couple pages, I think. Okay, the epilogue was 8 pages long. And it felt like so much happened in those 8 pages. I did feel was a little unnecessary, but overall I did really enjoy the story, and was one of my favourite romances that I've read recently. I did decide to give it, I think, 4.5. After I was sitting on this while on the phone to my mum, didn't talk about it with her, but I think I am just going to give it 4.5 just because I just enjoyed it, and I love the sea, and if you know me then you know that I just love going out in the sea, swimming in the ocean. I haven't been able to do it in the UK this summer yet, but I just love being in the water, on the water, just like, it's one of my favourite things. And so having that as such a strong theme in this book also really made me enjoy it more, I guess. Like, I really connected to Wyatt in that sense, because Wyatt has a like appreciation for the ocean because he's surfing all the time, and they kind of bond. That's how they get to know each other, is through him giving her surfing lessons. And so while I can't surf, it was still nice to have that focus in this book, and I think that's why I also enjoyed it so much. But yes, I think I'm going to settle on 4.5, and that wraps up the first video for this vlog. No, first book for this vlog. I can put my Great Wave bookmark back into my pot and pick up the next book that I'll be reading, which is a rugby romance, and this is Keeping 13, and it's, I guess, part 2 of Chloe. Who's Chloe? I don't know who Chloe is, I guess the author, Shannon and Johnny's story. This is another like 800-page chonker, but I do have the audiobook already downloaded, so I can't wait to jump back into this world. I am going to start cooking dinner. There's 44 minutes left of this sprint, so I'm hoping to get a little bit in while I cook some pasta. Chloe, I say my friend, we all know Chloe reads books. She said that the second book finishes right after, like literally the last line of the first book is the first line of this book, so I'm intrigued to see how that scene continues, because it did kind of leave on a cliffhanger. But I just need to locate my headphones, because I find myself processing an audiobook better when I have my headphones on. But I'm going to find my headphones, put some pasta on because it's like nearly 9 o'clock and I'm hungry. That's my plan. I need to pick a bookmark for this and we'll jump on into it. I just wanted to give an update and say I cooked dinner. Did I read anything? No, I put the audiobook on, and as far as I've gotten is chapter 1, Him or Us, and then I paused him before I actually started. It is 10 o'clock now, and after cooking dinner, I just put some music on while cooking. I'm really in a Muse mood at the minute. Like, Muse is my favourite band ever, if you didn't know. I'm really in a Muse mood at the minute and all I want to play is Muse, and so I just had a kind of like dance party while cooking and didn't really want to start like that scene at the start of this, like the end of the last book where it continues into this. I didn't want that scene, like I wanted my full attention on it, basically is what I was saying, so I didn't want to start it while cooking. And then I was eating and now it's like 10 and I'm like, I just want to go to bed. But I will probably start this in the morning. I am looking forward to getting to this, but I think it will be a tomorrow morning thing. I just really want to go to a concert and have a good time. Like I'm just craving dancing at a concert at the minute. I haven't been to like a dancey concert since January when I saw Example. And normally that's like, you know, I've got loads lined up for autumn and I feel like autumn is like gig season. I really wanted to go see Arthur Hill but I just didn't get tickets and then they sold out yesterday. But yeah, I really want to go to a gig right now. I just want to have like a good time dancing to like some loud music and I don't want to go clubbing. Anywho, that was my little update. Just wanted to say I did not read, but I did have dinner and I want to go to a gig. That's basically the summary. But yeah, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Guys, I'm literally not even dressed yet. I just chucked my dungarees over my pyjamas because basically this parcel has just arrived and I'm buzzing for it and I just wanted to open it with you guys. I don't know if I've mentioned, I think I did at the start, that basically on Saturday it's my best friend's like kind of birthday celebration. We're going to watch Mamma Mia at an outdoor cinema, and so I ordered these Mamma Mia themed like birthday biscuits and they've just arrived. Maybe I just use the scissors actually. The scissors are just right here. How do I do this safely, you know? It is that way. Oh God. I'm hoping they're not damaged because they are literally just in a box. There we go, there we go. This is just gonna be me opening a box for like 2 minutes. Oh, I'm trying not to do it in an unsafe way. Okay, we're in. Who's ringing my door? I don't know who that is. And I'm so glad I have the little camera. I don't know how to, I'm not gonna let him in if I don't know who it is, right? I'm not expecting any other delivery. I feel a bit weird now. Anywho, back to the excitement of the cookies. So they're from Sugar Kisses. Very, very friendly. And I messaged them on Instagram because on Etsy, their delivery date was like basically the day of the film. And so I dropped her a message being like, is there any way you can like get it any sooner? She was like, yeah, absolutely, I'll fit you in. 24 hours track delivery. So, okay, they do look so cute. We have happy birthday, Sammy. My friend is called Sammy, by the way. Got little Mamma Mia ones in pink as well. Okay, got this like Donna and the Dynamos. And then we got like little doors. Honestly, I'm obsessed. And the little like ribbon. I can't, honestly. They are so cool. I love them. I actually love them. Okay, that's my little like excitement over. I'm so curious as to why that man was ringing my doorbell. Hey ho. This is so stupid. I'm literally doing this like speedy update purely because I wanted to prove to you that I got dressed today because I've just finished work and I'm about to jump in the shower and I'm going to put my PJs straight back on, but I'm going to stand on my bed to show you. I'm obsessed with these dungarees. Like, I just can't get enough. I bought these for the Mamma Mia thing tomorrow on Saturday. And I'm obsessed with them. And I've just filmed, on my lunch, I filmed my book haul for August where I hauled all 30 books from August. But I'm going to jump in the shower. My hair needs washing. And I just wanted to prove to you, because in that last clip where I showed you the biscuits, I literally had just gotten up out of bed and I was in my PJs, and I'm literally going to put my PJs back on, but probably still also chuck the dungarees back on, just because they're so comfy and they're so soft and like loose. Like they're not, I'm in love with these. But I have looked at the weather and it's potentially going to be raining when we go see Mamma Mia, and I'm going to have my legs out, so. But I am literally going to start keeping 13 tonight on Chloe Sprints. I have so much needed to clean in the kitchen, but once I get like 3 chapters in maybe, I'll put the physical book down and just focus on the audiobook and do some tidying, and so I can still keep reading and like listening to the audiobook while I do things. This was an update that you didn't need to have. Okay, I'll catch up with you in a bit. I didn't mean to do this. I turned on my charger and this came on. So living on my best disco life.
I didn't just need motivation. Whoops.
Hello, so ignore the plaits. I'm trying to make my hair go wavy tomorrow. So tonight I did sit down and I read exactly 200 pages of Keeping 13, which is literally pretty much exactly a quarter of the way through because there's 802 pages. So we've got a long way to go, but it was a solid progress. It was a solid start. And now that I'm into it and back into the audiobook, I feel like I am more able to listen to it while doing things. But the sprints are really good fun and I just really enjoyed doing them, especially with Chloe. So I know this is going to be like a sports romance kind of vlog. There's not one bit of rugby yet. I mean, obviously there's other things and like kind of more important things going on in these first 200 pages, but I still want a little bit of rugby action, you know? Is that too much to ask? So far, it was very easy to get back into it, especially because I read the first one so recently and it literally does pick up straight away after the last one, so there was no like real like catching up. It is literally just straight after, and so it was very easy to just literally jump straight in. And so yeah, I guess I was gonna say I flew through 200 pages. I guess 200 pages in one day is like quite decent, especially like the font's not massive, but very similarly to the last one, it is very easy to read, very quick and just easy to get sucked in, I guess. So I definitely will be picking up again tomorrow, but tomorrow is like the first day of like busyness, I guess. So we'll see how it goes. I'm in the office at least for the morning, and then I'm seeing a friend for the minute I finish work until about 6:30, and then at 7 Chloe's doing her movie night thing for her Patreon, so we're watching, is it Project Fear or Destination Fear, whichever one's the YouTube one. So I'm not sure how much reading I'll get done tomorrow, we'll see. But then I'm also got my busy weekend plans, going to see Mamma Mia, which is kind of why I've plaited my hair, just because like I'm gonna channel being like Donna, you know? In case you couldn't tell, I'm very excited for this weekend and I just like miss my bestie, so I'm so excited to see her. I texted her mum a picture of the like cookies, the biscuits, and even she was like, Emily, I can't wait to see you. I was like, I miss you all. Reading update, that's pretty much it. Because it follows straight on, it is literally straight into the kind of like drama and trigger warnings and stuff. So but yeah, I'm literally just chilling in bed now. I'm gonna watch some YouTube and head to bed. I'll catch up with you tomorrow, hopefully. That is not going anywhere near my stomach. What the heck? Maybe I'm not having a tea today. I've had such a stressful end to my evening. I've got the light, the disco light on just for some vibes. I've just put the main light on just to give you an update. I did want to open my parcels with you, or well, a parcel, because it is a book. Sorry, I'm exhausted. It's late at night and at like 10 o'clock tonight I was driving back from a friend's after dropping her home, and all electrical power went in my car in the middle of nowhere. Actually no, it was on a dual carriageway, which is great. Came off the next junction, which was my junction anyway. Yeah, had to go through country lanes and it was not fun. It was not fun. But I got redeemed by Lauren Asher. This is the 4th and final book in the Dirty Air series. It's book 4, and yeah, I wanted to get it before it went out of indie published, but sorry, my friend's messaging me about the car. But yeah, we both watched Chloe's movie night thing. We watched like the ghost hunting stuff. We then basically, it was quite funny, I downloaded like a ghost talking app on my phone because obviously they're like crap, they're not genuine or anything, they're just an app. What was I saying? I've completely lost my train of thought. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah. And then literally I was like, hello, is there anyone there? And the app just went fat. So now I have a fat shaming ghost living in my apartment. It was a good fun night until I had the car issues, and it's now 10:30, so in the morning I'm going to contact the AA because I have an AA membership thing. Hopefully they can sort it, or at least tell me what needs doing. But there was a pop and all the electrical went, and now there's a weird smell, so love that for me. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. I haven't read anything at all today. How cute is this little setup now, like with the chair, right? So it's a couple of days later, I'm not gonna lie. It is Monday. So over the weekend, I didn't do much reading. However, I did manage to read, I think, when did I last leave you? On page 200? I'm now on page, no I'm not, I've read more than that today. Oh no, I'm on 334th, so not much has been read. I'm still not even halfway, but I'm just on my lunch now at work and got my headphones. I think I need to just tidy. There's some things I just need to do around the flat and just make it nicer. Like you can see, there's just bags here. I need to clear it. So I thought I might as well listen to an audiobook while doing so. But yeah, we also got this armchair yesterday, sort of. My parents are getting rid of the armchairs in their living room and we've acquired them because we only have the sofa, and if you want people over, there's not much room for people to sit down. You'd have to sit on the floor. So we've got this armchair, I've got another one coming, but I feel like this is a cute little like reading setup almost. Got Frank in the background, my bookcases, definitely not bags of alcohol. In terms of my thoughts on keeping 13, I don't really have any more different ones than when I last updated you, I think. I just feel like it's exactly the same really. It's just like easy to read, easy to just have on the background. I literally laid in bed last night because I couldn't sleep. I just laid in the dark with the audiobook playing and I was just like in the zone, just enjoying it. But now it's the time to do a bit of tidy. I also want to put a couple like, not Halloween decorations, but like autumnal things out. So I've got a couple like pumpkins and like my orange candles. I might put a couple on here and take down a couple of the cards because sadly I don't think I need like the new home cards anymore. We've been here 2 months. But yes, I just have some things to tidy. Like there's a witch's hat on the floor right there. My friend came over the other day and she just saw it and was like, what in the alphabet? But I'm feeling so festive at the minute. Like I'm ready to be cozy, Halloween. I just want to do like little baking. I'm just ready for like the festive seasons really. So I'll leave my little update now. I just wanted to just like check in. I had a lovely time over the weekend. Like going to see Mamma Mia in the outdoor cinema was so much fun. It was lovely. And definitely would like to go to another outdoor cinema again, especially for like a sing-along one. But yeah, anywho, I need to water the plants because the plants are looking a bit droopy. I feel like while my housemate was away, I slacked in the plant department. I've been rambling. Let's just get listening and get tidying, really. Cool, right, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Ignore the mess. So I have today on my lunch break finished part 1 of the audiobook. So that has taken me up to page 395. Have I updated you about this yet? Potentially. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Maybe I updated Chloe in a voice note. I went to start playing part 2 of the audiobook. So there's just over 400 pages in part 2. And I'm listening to it on times 2.5. And even on times 2.5, it still says like 6.5 hours to go. Sorry. 6.5 more hours. Well, I've got about 2 hours now until my housemate gets back and then we'll see what we're doing for dinner. But oh my goodness, it feels never ending. And I feel like this vlog is going to be never ending because I've still got one more book to read after this. I feel like I've given you like 50 million updates already, but hey ho. I'll just leave this one as a nice short update, but I couldn't believe that as I got to that stage, it was like, yeah, still 6.5 hours, even on times 2.5. But I actually did a lot of tidying and kind of, I was gonna say redecorating, not redecorating, but we had like nesting tables in our living room, but they've kind of been like upside down, like an upside down tortoise, in a pile on our floor for quite some time. I righted them up, put them around the room, put the plants on and watered them. Just did a general tidy up of like the sideboards and put dirty things in the dishwasher, just like your classic general tidy up. But I've put a couple of like Halloween things up ready and I popped a couple candles around, so hopefully it'll be nice and smelling nice, really. Just a couple more bags. Some of these are empty, but just some of these still need to be sorted. And yeah, I think I'm gonna listen to more of this now because I've just finished work. I also need to edit my moving vlog to go up on Wednesday. I feel like there's an unnecessary amount of like sex in it. I mean, they haven't actually had sex yet, but I just feel like it for a 16 and 17-year-old, it's quite graphic. And yes, teenagers have sex, like we can't ignore that. But it does feel very descriptive for like a 16-year-old and 17-year-old. But that's my only real thing because they are so young. My neighbours are getting in their car right outside of my window. I feel really awkward now, so I'll come back to you later because they are still taking their time. I'm trying to speak quietly because my housemate is on like work calls in her room and I'm just sat in the living room with the doors open. So if I'm speaking quietly, that's why. But on my lunch today, I did finish Keeping 13 by Chloe Walsh, which is obviously the second book in the Boys Ottomans series. And I decided to give it 4.5 stars. I know this was going to be a like sports romance book. There was literally no sport in this at all. I mean, there's a bit where I thought there'd be lots of rugby, and it felt like that whole period of time just got skipped over. I did really enjoy it, and I really loved like the banter between the friends, and some of the things that even Joey was saying throughout made me laugh. I just found myself like laughing out loud at some of the things that were said, but also I teared up a little bit at one point in this, which is kind of unheard of for me. I don't show emotion when I read, so this book did bring it all out out of the woodworks. So glad I picked this up, and I do want to pick up the next ones. It's gonna be weird, obviously, because this is like, it's gonna be no more Shannon and Johnny. It's gonna be Joey and Aoife. However, I'm buzzing for Gibbs's and Claire's story in like Taming 7, but I've got like a 600-page book and then a 900-page book before I can get to their story. So yeah, very, very happy though to finish this. And it was dark, and there wasn't very much sports fun. There were some fun parts in this, but like, yeah, the only thing that I was kind of annoyed at is like, I kind of like rugby quite a lot. And so the main portion of the book where I thought there was going to be rugby, like you kind of just saw like 1 or 2 matches, and that was it. Very briefly, like this far in, like by this point I'm like 700 pages in and I've had no rugby action. It's done. It's done. Total audiobook was 32 hours for this chonker. So, on to the next one. I'm just about to sit down and start Drive Me Crazy by Carly Robin, which is, I think, only 200. Oh, why did I think it was less than 800 pages? Including the bonus epilogue, there's 321 pages. So I can read this fairly quickly. Hopefully, she says. But yeah, I'm going to sit down and read this now, and yeah. I watched that one, I think. Oh, that's what they're kidnapping that they didn't believe. I've already watched it, but I'm happily watch it again because it was just wild.
So I might read more of the books.
Go for it. I'll read mine if you want to read yours. Chuck on summer, what's it called? Videos on YouTube.
What, those ASMR
things? Yeah. Oh, these have got the shiny spines as well. How does that?
Okay, so they all have the shiny.
Well, that does. These ones, that doesn't. And then the whole other series that I've just read doesn't.
There's no consistency.
No. Everyone says opposites attract.
Do they?
Oh, it's Fitzy. That's a character I already know.
Should I just search ASMR?
Yeah, go for it. Or ASMR rooms.
Yeah,
I don't want like the scratching of the microphone.
No?
No.
Ones like people eat things.
No, I can't. I can't stand ASMR where people whisper. I just can't do it. I can't hear.
And they're like right up against the mic.
Don't. I can't stand it. Or when it's like nails on like the microphone. It makes me uncomfortable. Okay, well that's nice.
Note to self.
So I feel like I haven't actually spoken to you in a couple of days. I feel like I have a lot to update you on. I have some things to show you, some books I hauled the other day, and I haven't really got anything to really update you on. I have, since speaking to you, read 6 more pages. So I'm up to chapter 3 now of Drive Me Crazy, but I'm going to sit down and read some of that tonight and make some good progress because I want to read that like really quickly. The first couple books I have to show you I haven't featured so far yet, but my family friend, she works in a like book charity shop and always looks out for Agatha Christie's for me, and she asked if I wanted these old editions and I said yes. So I got Crooked House and The Mysterious Mr. Quinn. I haven't actually read The Mysterious Mr. Quinn yet, but yeah, they're nice and really floppy old editions. But yeah, those are the first two that I'm going to add to my Agatha Christie collection. And then I went out shopping and got some books from the works, as you may have seen. I ended up, well, they're all L. Kennedy. So I ended up getting the Briar U series. So there's 4 books here. And then I also got The Graham Effect and The Dixon Rule, because I am really enjoying that universe at the minute. So yeah, me and my friend are going to continue reading the L. Kennedy books because we've been buddy reading one a month for the off-campus series. So we're going to continue then with the Briar U series, and then after that going into these ones, whichever they're called. I was going to say the Briar Legacy, I don't know if that's actually what it's called though. Yeah, so those are the 6 books that I bought the other day when I went shopping. Me and my flatmate also went shopping in Hobbycraft and got some Halloween decorations, which I'm sure I'll show you at some point. And then I bought some little like postcard prints from Redbubble to put on my wall. But I think I've got 5? Yeah, 5 little postcard designs. The first one I got is a little Ferrari print, and it's got Saint Leclerc up the top there before Saint leaves. And then this is another, I guess, bookish one. It's Red Rising, and it's like the hierarchy of the like colours in Red Rising. So I thought that was like cute, niche-ish, like subtle merchy thing. Not quite bookish. I have all the kind of like Muse albums on a postcard design because Muse are my favourite band. Then we have another bookish one, which is of Poirot walking up to Greenway, and Greenway is Agatha Christie's house that she owned. So I thought that was a cute little subtly Agatha Christie themed print to add to the ones that are already on my wall. And then the last one is a Hotel Belladonna, which is a like, Mamma Mia 2 reference. So yeah, that's going to go on my wall. And then the final thing, last night after working literally all day, as in it was Sunday yesterday, we had an event on, so was outside in the sun all day. I went straight to London afterwards for a deco gig, which I would have put like a very, very short clip of their set in. And Deco I have supported since 2019 when they were a little smaller, and they do remember me. And at the end they were like signing these, which is the cover of their new album. And yeah, Emily, thanks for sticking with us. And yeah, I can't wait to see them again on tour. Add that's going to go on my wall as well. That's a kind of brief overview. I feel like my review of Keeping 13 was really rubbish because my housemate was like potentially listening. I don't know. Time to focus on Drive Me Crazy. The first 12 pages are good. I just need to actually sit down and read it. So hopefully it won't take too long if I actually dedicate some good time to it tonight and tomorrow. And that can wrap up this vlog because I wanted this vlog to go up on Wednesday and today is Monday. So we'll see if that happens because I'm going to have to put a lot of time into reading this over the next 2 days, but I am shattered, so I'm very happy to just curl up on a bed or on the sofa, on a bed, like I have multiple, and just light a candle. That's my little update. I literally only read 6 pages on the train yesterday because I was so shattered from working all day. I felt like my eyes were like not really processing the words properly on the train to and from London last night, which is a shame because my trains were delayed both ways, so they ended up taking an hour and a half each way. But yeah, I'm gonna go sit down and read Drive Me Crazy and yeah, really get stuck in.
Right, where are you?
Right here.
Right. Read my little ghost cam then.
Okay, I'm reversing. Oh, there you go. Wait, oh no, I guess my sunglasses. So while I'm literally the only person in the office currently, it's my lunch break, so I thought I would give a quick update because it's been quite a few days since I have. And I think, let me just get the book out. I think for now I'm going to definitely temporarily, I keep thinking someone's going to walk in, DNF, Drive Me Crazy. I am enjoying it, I'm just not in the mood for it. I think I've overdone it. I've literally read like 8 romances, specifically sports romances in a row, which is unheard of for me. I haven't read a mystery in ages. I haven't read Agatha Christie like in over a month, and I normally read one a month. So I'm going to temporarily put this down, especially because like I couldn't find the audiobook on Audible. There's only the German version, and the fact that I'm 39 pages in after like over a week of like trying to read it, I just don't want to get into a slump right now. I have started listening to the audiobook. I'm maybe nearly a third, maybe a quarter of the way through the new book 11 in the Alex Rider series, which is Never Say Die, and I'm really enjoying that already, and I think that's definitely helping me get out of this like mini slump that's on the way. I will catch up with you later to finally wrap this up. I think I'm just going to call it quits on this challenge. Hello. So this vlog has gone on for so long, but as I said yesterday, I'm going to wrap up this video here. Let me just grab the books. This vlog started off as being kind of reading sports romances-ish for a week. It definitely was a lot longer than a week, but we did manage to read The Wrong Mr. Right, which I really did enjoy, and I think might be my favourite book of the month so far. We have Keeping 13, which is another really like 4.5 star read, so I really enjoy it, and I've become very attached to the characters, so can't wait to continue that series. And then we tried to read Drive Me Crazy. I think this is just not the right time for me to read this, so I did get to chapter 6. However, I'm putting a pause on this and going to come back to this soon, but I'm going to come back to this at another time. I think I'm out of romance. I've never read so many romances in a row in one go, but I think overall it was a successful vlog to have like 2 4.5s and then a book that I do want to come back to. Like, it's not hard DNF. I think I am going to really enjoy it. I think I've just overdone it on the romances because, like I said yesterday, I ended up listening to over like half of the Alex Rider book. So I literally sat and listened to like 200 pages worth of Never Say Die, and it like straight away got me out of a slump, and I think it's because it wasn't a romance. Like, I have a lot of romances on the go at the minute, but very happy with the quality of the books. At the end of the day, I would say it was still a success, this vlog. Just not making much sport. I feel like for a sports romance vlog, it didn't really turn into a sports romance vlog, you know? It's been a busy time as well. Like, I just genuinely haven't read much recently. So yeah, those are the 3 books I read, and now let's just wrap up the vlog. So thank you very much for watching. If you did make it through to the end, then I really do appreciate it, because I feel like this was a long video for very little payoff. So if you did get to the end, then thank you. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're new around here, because I really do appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you soon with a brand new video. Bye.